Hey, brothers and sisters, how's it? How's it? This is Richie Rich here once again in the very, very dirty garage. You know what I mean? Front-facing camera this time, so I could see if the camera's out of focus on my face. You know what I mean? So the quality of the camera might be a little, you know what I mean, not too well. But yeah, we got High Tower's sake right on the table over there. I wish you guys can try it. It's really good, really tasty. You know what I mean? But anyway, as what the title states, I'd like to discuss with you all and comment below because I want your feedback as well. Being humble as a car enthusiast. Now, if you're not a car enthusiast, you can take a portion of what I'm going to say in some aspect of your life as well. But I just want to talk about being humble uh, uh, as a car enthusiast. Now, if you guys don't already know, this is my car, my pride and joy, my baby, my Tercel. There it is, right there. For those of you that don't know, and that is my pride and joy. My mom's car originally. You know what I mean? I still think it's still hers. But anyways, I digress. When I when I say being humble when it comes to being a car enthusiast is not to be too over the top with not only your car but also yourself as well. Don't be that show off. Don't be that guy that is just obnoxious at car meets. Don't be that guy that is loud, you know. Loud, not just talking, but loud in terms of revving their cars or playing loud music or doing burnouts in the parking lot, which just ruins the whole time for everybody. Then the constabulary will end it off there and we all go home or stuff like that. But, and I've learned this the hard way too, as I know both sides of the coin. I've been on both sides of the coin. Now I'm truly trying to stay as humble as possible as I can because that's the only way to do it, boys and girls, my brothers and sisters. So anyway, you know how us car guys and girls, we know that our car is a reflection of ourselves. It is an extension of our personality. It is a showcase for what we love, how we love it, what we do to the car, and how we treat the car, and how we style it, and how we modify it. That is all us. It is, like I said, an extension of our personality, our style, our tastes. And it's awesome to go to a car meet or to go to a show and look at all the different modified cars or obscure cars there, and you can really, really tell the person's personality by looking at how they modify their cars. You know what I mean? It's so true. It's correlated in a sense. But going back to being humble. So a car, in a car enthusiast's eye, is basically an extension of ourselves, and staying humble is a really hard thing to do because you want your car to be the center of attention. When you roll up in that parking lot at a car meet on Thursday night meets, you want everybody to turn heads, but do it in the right way possible. You don't have to rev your engine. You don't have to play loud music. You don't have to do burnouts. You don't have to do a pull, vroom, and then stop. You know what I mean? Or when you're leaving a car meet, you don't have to just floor it and let the second gear pop or something like that. You know what I mean? Let the crowd, let the spectators, let the children, let the fathers and grandmas and whoever's at the car show or car meet naturally notice you and your car, because that is what being selfless is all about. The opposite of selfless is selfish, and You can't be humble and selfish at the same time. You know what I mean? So anyway, there's this one thing two things I'd like to mention. Um, I saw 5 minutes. I saw countless cars here in our city. These Instagram tags, decals on the side of their corner windows. Their username or their handle on Instagram. And obviously it's on a modified car. And I guess they want more followers by showcasing their Instagram handle. Like, wow, look at that car. Follow me on Instagram, because you know what? The more followers, the more better person I am than people who don't have more followers. Now that's just a wrong mindset, and I don't support that kind of advertising. You know what I mean? And also, like I said before, you have to let people naturally notice your car. You can't push it amongst them. Look at my car. This is the best car. You know what I mean? And I have two examples of me taking my car to the car show, and being rewarded by being noticed. And you'll know what I mean when I tell you this short story. I went to All Japanese Classic last year. Was my first time there. It's basically a car show, a proper, professionally designed and planned car show in North Vancouver. All classic Japanese cars, and you name it, it was there. Early 70s, Hondas, Datsuns, 240 Club was there. Mazda RX-2s, 3s, neo-classics like Skylines and Supras and Toyota AE86s, every car was there. Even a Toyota 2000 GT, $1 million car, you know what I mean? And it was a great time. I vlogged it. You could check it out. I did a vlog on that. Just scroll down on my videos. So it was a great time, Me pulling out, pulling into the car show. I was so nervous, being the only tercel there. And, it's weird that I always automatically think that, since the tercel is somewhat generally frowned upon because it looked ugly or it's stupid or whatever reason, I felt nervous because of that, you know what I mean? So I did my thing. I walked around. I looked at other cars, Some people, they just park their car and sit at the back of their car in their folding chairs the whole time. I don't appreciate that. You gotta appreciate other cars, not just sit at the back of your car, man. So anyway, we had a great time. So fast forward 2 weeks from that date, the Globe and Mail wrote an article about the Japanese car show. And the Globe and Mail is this national newspaper franchise in Canada. And I have the article here right now. And it is entitled, "Collecting Classic Japanese Cars on the Rise as Jaguars, Ferraris Become Unaffordable." And here it is. It's right here. If we can see it right there. So that's it. There's the article. And you can see, whoops, can't really see right now. There's that 2000 GT I was talking to you about. And if we scroll down, there's that 510. A lot of 510s were there. There's the Toyota Century, Neo-Classics, R34s. And then we look here. There's my car. Let me scroll down more. There's the placard I made for my car for that. With my mom on those vintage photos back in 1985. She took with her friend. And there's that Datsun Fair Lady. And that's it. Out of all the cars that this author decided to write on, he chose to write about my car and added 2 photos of my car Each of the other photos, they're just one photo of one car and that was it. But he included two of my car's photos, one from the back and one showing a close-up of my mom. When I saw this article, I felt so blessed. I really felt honored. You know what I mean? Out of all the hundreds of cars, $1 million, $250,000 cars, he chose to write about my Tercel at the end. It's quite a long part too. It's like 4 or 5 paragraphs. So this is what I mean about being humble, guys. Let people notice you naturally. You don't have to have those Instagram tags to get noticed. You don't have to have many followers on Facebook or Instagram to be validated about what you're doing. You don't have to make noise. All you have to do is be humble, be selfless. And the result is being lifted up. And I was definitely lifted up when I saw this article, because this was posted on the All Japanese Classic website as well. And I was so blessed to have 2 photos of my car amongst a 2000 GT and a fair lady. 2 photos of my car. And hopefully this video card will not cut off, but I just registered for this year's All Japanese Classic, and it was 2 days ago, and suddenly on my Facebook feed, I saw from the All Japanese Classic Facebook page, it said registered, you know? I said, that is my car right there. See, it says registered. You know, what All Japanese Classic are you bringing out? I did not post this. And I also said thank you and all that stuff. Just one thing about being humble. You will be raised. And remember, guys, if you take care of anything, they will last forever. And it will show. So stay humble, car enthusiasts. Because you will be raised for all the right reasons. Because if you're not humble, you will be lowered for all the wrong reasons. This is Richie Rich here, high and dry in North Burnaby. And I'm having a great time. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I love you all. God bless. Have a good one tonight and a better tomorrow.
I told myself when you smiled at me, this time it's gone.